Hello everyone, welcome to Oneness Meditation Wisdom Sharing Sessions. Let us welcome Parinitha Patri ma'am. Thank you so much ma'am. Thank you so much ma'am for coming to Oneness Meditation Qatar.
Hello everyone. Hi, this is Parinitha from India.
Yes ma'am. Today we have Parinitha ma'am. Parinitha Patri is an animal and natural lover, meditation teacher, and spiritual enthusiast. She learned meditation from her father Patriji in her childhood. She has been spreading the message of plant based living, meditation, and love for nature. She established the organization S.W.A.G.G, and it was conceived in the month of November 2020 with an intention to inspire all citizens of Mother Earth to take action to save the planet. There are three aspects to consider when we think of S.W.A.G.G, that is, save water, adopt plant based food, plant trees. And she has conducted various workshops, meditation classes around the globe, and she loves to teach meditation on various spiritual subjects. Her vision and goals are to spread meditation, spread more awareness about plant based food, and to bring spiritual empowerment to all of humanity. She believes that we all have the power to change the world, and she wishes to keep the momentum going by serving humanity in the best way possible by teaching meditation. She is a passionate being who loves nature, animals, humanity, and spreads the message of conserving Mother Earth with the movement S.W.A.G.G. And she is a part of great movement PSSM. Uh, and we heartily welcome you, ma'am, for Oneness Meditation Qatar. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for visiting Oneness Meditation Qatar.
Thank you very much, and I'm very happy actually to be here with you, with our dear friends in Qatar. So even outside of Qatar also, I'm really happy to be with you. Very happy, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to to be with you, to share with you, to discuss with you, and to interact with you. This is a lovely day today that I get to participate in this. Thank you so much, my dear friends. And my dear friends, today I would like to talk about be a master. I mean, if it's okay, then you can all switch on your videos if possible, so that I can see your lovely faces. So, yes. Right, my dear friends. So, today we are going to discuss about being a master. So, firstly, we need to understand what a master is all about and what is mastery. And for example, if I have to say that, to be a master, you must be remembering your teachers or lecturers. For example, if your teacher was really proficient in mathematics, then we call them as mathematics teacher, master. If a person is proficient in physics, then we call them a master in physics. So in this way, we all give the title called master when they have mastered something, isn't it? So then when I say master, then I would like to ask myself, what have I mastered in? What kind of mastery have I attained to call myself as a master? So that is what I have come to address over here. Volume.
Yes, ma'am, little volume.
Okay. Is this okay now? Okay, wait. Just a second. Okay. All right. Is it fine now?
Yes, perfect, madam.
All right. Thank you. Right. So when we say mastery, I would like to address the 3 levels of mastery that we need to attain. One is physical mastery, second one is emotional mastery, and the third one is mental mastery. We need to become a master in all these 3 fields, all these 3 facets of our own self, my dear friends. When we can master all these 3 bodies, then we have really set out on the path of the soul. And without mastering all these 3 bodies, we cannot use these 3 vehicles for the purpose of our soul. See, for example, we set out on achieving the purpose of our life or purpose of our soul in this lifetime. But then these 3 bodies, if we do not master them, they might be a hindrance. They might be an obstacle in our journey. So in order to achieve our purpose of life, we need to master all these 3 bodies, my dear friends. The first one is how to master our physical body. We all know how to master our physical body, isn't it? So we are going to master our physical body by giving the body the right food, the right kind of exercise, the right kind of rest, and the right kind of rejuvenation, the right kind of energies, everything, the right kind of nourishment. So by giving all these things and the right kind of discipline also to the body, we need to master our physical body in all these ways. And we all know about all these things, don't we? So we need to really master our physical body so that we can use this vehicle for our purpose of life. This body should not be a hindrance to achieve our purpose of life. That is the reason why we need to master all our 3 bodies. And the second one is that we need to master our emotional body. We all get involved so much into our emotions. We just go according to the flow. Anger, hatred, love, jealousy, animosity, vanities, all these things come up in our emotions, and we just go according to what our emotions are. We do not have mastery in that. I will not use the term control. I will not use the term train or deal or suppress. I will use the term mastery, because when you master something, you do it with 100% understanding. When you control your emotions, it will come as a big outburst one or the other time. Because when you control something, you're actually suppressing it. Suppressing is not the answer. You don't control your emotions. You master it. And that is the right word that we need to use whenever we are talking about emotions. We need to master our emotional body. And how do we do that? So for example, when we feel anger at someone or something, sit down and observe yourself. Why am I feeling anger right now? What is making me angry? Is it a problem within me or something is outside there? If I'm hating someone, why do I hate that person or that thing or that place or whatever? Why do I hate? What I need to learn from this situation? And how do I master my hatred and turn hatred into love? I feel jealous of someone. Oh, somebody has got a Mercedes Benz. I still have a very old Nissan. I also want to have a Mercedes. I'm very jealous of that person. So how do I overcome this jealousy and turn that jealousy into compassion? That is what is emotional mastery. When you feel such deep emotions, such strong emotions called hatred, vanity, jealousy, these are all poisons which ultimately poison our own self. We all know that, but we still keep doing it. We still keep doing it. So when we slowly, emotion by emotion, step by step, pick each and every emotion and work on it, you transform that negative emotion into a positive emotion. You have to keep replacing each and every negative emotion into a positive emotion slowly and steadily, and that is how you master your emotional body, my dear friends. I would like to talk about hatred, for instance, or jealousy, for instance. Here, I would like to address the topic called karma. So we all know, we all understand that as we sow, so we reap. What goes around comes around. We all know about all these things. We all have faced certain situations or certain people in our life who have hurt us so much, who has broken our hearts into pieces, who has really badly, physically, emotionally, or mentally abused us. Now we need to understand over here that whatever goes around comes around. So whatever we have done in our past incarnations or in this present life will come back to us. So the primary learning over here is that whatever we make others taste, we need to taste that same bitterness. If I am making you taste bitterness, then I have to taste bitterness too. That is how life works, isn't it? But then when we look at our own life, we feel, oh, what wrong have I done? I haven't done anything wrong. Why did this happen to me? Why me? You might be having this kind of questions, isn't it? Why me? I haven't even hurt an ant in this life. What wrong did I do? I am telling you that nothing happens without any reason. You have done something. You have done the similar thing to someone in the past, and that is why it has come back to you. Now the question is, we hate someone. We hate the person who has hurt us. Now I have to reveal you something saying that we hate someone who has hurt us. But then, if that person hasn't hurt us, somebody else will hurt us. If that person, some other person, if not that person, some other person. Here we need to understand that the person is not important. The situation is important. Why certain thing has happened to me is what we need to try to question and understand. It is not the person. It could be your mother-in-law, it could be your father-in-law, it could be your son, a daughter, it could be your husband, it could be your wife, it could be your brother, sister, it could be your relatives, it could be your friends, it could be your colleagues, co-workers. It doesn't matter. If not that person, then some other person would have taken the role of making you taste the same bitterness that you have made others taste. It is not the person. So now, I hope it is easier for you to forgive that person. Because if not that person, some other person. You have got one person as a husband or as a wife. If not this wife, some other wife would have given you the same experience. Because you had to go through that. You had to go through the karmic pattern. So, person is irrelevant over here. The situation is relevant. Why did that happen to you? Because you made another person or is the same person taste the same bitterness which you have to now taste. You have to go through certain experience to learn something, that you should not do some things to anybody. How else would we learn if not through personal experience? So we need to master our emotional body by addressing each and every emotion that we get and turn it into the opposite. We need to change jealousy to compassion. We need to change hatred to love. We need to change vanities to humility. We need to change everything into a positive one. Slowly, slowly, step by step, you need to master your emotional body, my dear friends. And that is how it happens. That is how you become a master. And then we come to the mental body. Oh my God, mind is such a, I can't even express mind, is it? I don't know what mind is. I get so many thoughts, here, there, from there, from myself, from some others. We don't know what mind is all about. So then how do I master the mind? Sometimes we get certain thoughts and we think that they are our own thoughts, but we might have rented those thoughts from television. We might have rented those thoughts from our neighbors. We might have rented that thoughts from our friends or family or somebody. And we want to believe that they are our own thoughts. Everyone keeps planting ideas and thoughts in everybody's heads. Now, the question is, what are you allowing? What are you allowing? Is your mind a garden open to the public? That anybody can come and plant their ideas here and I will function accordingly. You have to have mental mastery in order to have some, you need to master your mind and thoughts. You should not allow some random person to come and plant ideas inside you. I was talking about jealousy, my dear friends, isn't it? So, for example, if me and my husband have bought a car, he's doing a job or something. Okay, I am a gossiper basically. Okay, if I am a gossiper, then I go to my neighbor and I she pretends that she is my best friend. Okay. And then she is jealous of us both. So what she'll do, you know what? I think he's doing something which is creepy. I said, no, there's nothing like that. He is very fine. But once I come back home, that idea has been planted in my mind. And I function accordingly. So jealousy destroys families, jealousy destroys lives. Jealousy destroys everything. It incinerates everything. So what are you letting anyone plant here? Are you being a safeguard over here or not? Because this is what determines how you function your life. Your emotional body determines how you function your life. If your emotional body is healthy, then your mental body is healthy. If your emotional body and mental body is healthy, your physical body is healthy. Now, what do you want? We need to be healthy in all the three bodies. If we are sick in emotional body, if we are sick in mental body, our physical body will replicate it. As simple as that. So, what are the sicknesses of the mental body? One sickness is ego. We need to replace ego with humility. We need to become as humble as possible. Replace ego with humility, my dear friends. If you want to replace ego with something as good as humility, then do the small chores. Serve food to others. So serve food to everyone. Do some basic chores around your house, in your office, at your workplace. Serve. Serving makes you humble. Polish the shoes of someone. Such a humiliating thing, no? Polishing the shoes of someone, it's such a humiliating thing. So we need to, if we want to remove our ego, we need to exercise humility. We need to know where we exactly stand. And that is how we address vanity as well. Vanity is something where we think big, so big of ourselves, where we actually are not. I want to believe myself as Buddha, but in reality, I'm not a Buddha. We need to know where we exactly stand so that we know where we have to go. If we don't know where we stand, then how do we know where we have to reach? So humility brings us to the level. Humility makes us grounded. Humility makes us stand on earth firmly with a strong foundation. So in this way, we need to turn ego, don't focus on ego, my dear friends. Don't focus on negative emotions. Because the more you focus on negative emotions and ego, to eradicate that, it will grow more. I'm asking you to focus on what you want to become rather than fighting with the darkness. For example, if there's a power outage in your room, do you fight with the darkness or do you light a candle? Obviously, we light a candle, isn't it? So that there is no darkness anymore, so that we can see things clearly. So don't focus on the negative aspects. Don't focus on the negative emotions. Don't focus on ego, jealousy, vanity, hatred, and all these things. Focus on the replacement emotions. Focus on the replacement things. That is how you increase the light in your life. And that is how you can see things clearly. You can make decisions very wisely. So turn ego into humility. And then the next strong mental aspect is fear. We are fearful of so many things. Fear is filled in our blood and veins and everything. We fear everything. We fear ourselves, we fear about our family, we fear about money, we fear about death, we fear about status, position, image, we fear about our existence, we fear about our security, we fear everything. What not is there? We need to turn from fearfulness to fearlessness. Slowly, by facing those fears, you need to look into the eyes of the thing or person who is scaring you, whom you are afraid of. Look into the eyes of the person or that quality that you're fearful of, and slowly, slowly, slowly overcome your fear. You can do visualization exercises of overcoming your fear. I'll give you an example on this. Okay? One person is afraid of heights. He has a height phobia. I don't know what it is called in the scientific terms, but he has a height phobia. Okay? Now, I am asking that friend of mine to go bungee jumping. What would that person do? You tell me for the first time. I take him to a hill and I get it done everything. We get his legs tied and everything. How would that person feel if he has fear of heights? His heart would become pumping out like dar, you know. So he'll be so fearful that he will believe that he's going to die now. Okay? Those kind of things that he might get, he might be sweating, he might be fearful of death, he might believe that he's going to die and everything. Now that person pushes him. First time he screams his hell out and goes down and comes back. Now I ask him, how do you feel? Oh my God, it was terrible. It was, I don't know how to express myself. You know, that's what he says. Now he goes for the second time. He goes for the third time. He goes for the fourth time. He goes for the 50th time. He goes for the 100th time. And the 100th time, he becomes totally fearless. Why? Because he has faced his fears. He has mastered his fear of heights. In this way, if we keep on facing our own fears, we will become fearless like a lion. I believe that you're all lions and lionesses. I believe that. So we need to turn fear into fearlessness. That is the mental aspect that we need to work on, that we need to master on. And the third aspect of mental faculty is separatism. We see everything in a separate way. This is my body, that is your body. This is my family, that is your family. These are my children, that is your children. This is my house, that is your house. This is my money, that is your money. This is my city, that is your city. This is my state, that is your state. This is my country, that is your country. Everything is separate. But when we start doing meditation, we will slowly come to actually realize that we are actually one. But what happens is, as long as we are in meditation, we believe and we experience that we are all one. You know, we do the meditation saying that, oh, we are all one. I am a part of the universe. The universe is in me. We are all one. We are all souls and all that. But the moment we open our eyes, it's all gone. The bubble is burst. The moment we can bring this oneness to reality, that is when we can actually challenge separatism to become oneness. We need to bring that meditative state, the oneness state that we experience in meditation, to reality. What is it that we experience oneness only for 1 or 2 hours? Is that so? Why can't we experience oneness 24 hours a day, 365 days a year? Why can't we do that? Let's not be separatistic in our attitudes. Let's not be separatistic in our thoughts. Let us not be separatistic in our speech. Let us not be separatistic in our intentions. Let us be not separatistic in our emotions. Let us not be separatistic in our actions. No separatism whatsoever. And that is how, in one aspect, you will master your mind, mental faculty. And the next one is fanaticism. And what is fanaticism? We believe that only this path is the right path. Only this is the right thing to do. There's no other way. That is called as fanaticism, one-track mind. Okay, I'll give an example over here. I'm here, okay, and the globe, the earth is here in front of me. From one side, I see India. From another side, another person sees America. And another person from the other side sees Australia. And another person from the top sees the North Pole. And another person sees Japan. And we all believe that what we see is the only thing existing. If I can see India, only India is existing in the whole globe, on the whole earth planet. Am I right or am I wrong? If a person sees America and believes that only America is existing in the whole world, there's no other country, there's no other land, piece of land on this planet, is he right or is he wrong? So in that way, each and every aspect we need to study in a 360-degree angle. If you are unable to make a 360-degree angle research and knowledge and wisdom, then we are incomplete. You are still being one-track minded. If you're talking about meditation, we need to understand meditation from each and every person's perspective. We need to listen to each and every person's experiences. We need to read each and every author's book to understand one aspect. So let us not be crystallized. Let us not be stuck in one kind of belief system, my dear friends. Let us adapt to new information, to upgraded information, to up-to-date information. And let us try to expand our mind by being able to learn everything that is there in a 360-degree angle. And that is how we address fanaticism. And the fifth and the last aspect of mental faculty that we need to address, that we need to master, is greed. Everything we are very greedy. I'm greedy for money. I'm greedy for position. I'm greedy for status. I'm greedy for, power. I'm greedy for everything. I'm greedy for food. Anything is greed. Anything that I want excess is greed. It can be a small or a big thing. Greed is greed. So I would like to tell everyone that we need to turn greed into contentment. Whatever we have, whoever we have in our life, we need to be content with our own life. In order to address greed, we need to feel gratitude in our life, my dear friends. If we have gratitude, then we can master greed. There's no need for greed in our life. If you really want to be greedy, there's one aspect that you can be greedy about. I am greedy to teach as much meditation as possible. I want to be greedy to make the whole world as vegetarian. I want to be greedy to help as many animals as possible. I want to be greedy to get more and more good karma in our life, in my life. Be greedy in that. So we need to replace greed with gratitude. And that is how slowly and slowly and slowly we can address the poison called greed in our life. So the 5 things that we need to master in our mental faculty is ego, fear, separatism, fanaticism, and greed. If we can master all these 5 aspects, then we are a master in our mental faculty, in our mental body. And this is how you need to master all these 3 bodies. There's one question that I need to ask you. Are we using the soul to satisfy these 3 bodies? Or are we using these 3 bodies to achieve our purpose of life? What are we using, or what is using you? Is knowledge using you, or are you using knowledge? Are you using memories, or are your memories using you? Are you using your past, or is past using you? We need to address all these questions, and that is how you can become a master of your physical body, your emotional body, and your mental body. And once we are done with this, we go to the heart. And I'll explain it fully in the next section, if possible. And for now, I think we really need to understand, and we really need to question ourselves as to what have I mastered in? And what should I master? And how should I master myself? So these are the questions that you need to ask yourself, and that is how you are set on the path of mastery, my dear friends. Thank you very much, and I hope I have helped you a little bit, whatever I could share with my learnings or experience. So if you have any questions, my dear friends, you can please ask me. If I know the answer, then I will definitely answer. If I don't know, then I'll straight away say I don't know.
Wonderful, wonderful, ma'am. Wonderful explanation. Very nice. We felt so much of bliss, actually. That bliss experience I got. It's very nice, ma'am. Through your words and wisdom and your energies. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much.
Hello. Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
I myself Sankeet, connecting from Qatar. Thanks so much for the wonderful session. Really, thanks for joining and sharing your wisdom for the people of Qatar here. And really amazing topic. And definitely we have to master ourselves and be a master. As you told, the physical body, emotional body, and the mental body. It is very much important. If they're able to balance this, definitely we are having a miraculous and happy life for sure. Again, so thank you so much, Parinitha.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I think Ipshita has raised her hand.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Thank you so much, PSSM Qatar, for organizing this one. And I am really thankful, Parinitha ma'am, for giving such wonderful knowledge, because for so many days, one question was there in my mind, why in PSSA master board is there? And I got so many answers to my queries. So I'm really, really thankful and in gratitude to you and PSSM Qatar for organizing this. I'm from Bhubaneswar, Odisha, and it's really a great thing to join here and got the knowledge you said. And we love to have you in some session with your due permission to know more about S.W.A.G.G.
Definitely.
So how we want to get connect to you, how it's possible, I want to know.
Definitely, ma'am. Thank you so much for showing your interest in S.W.A.G.G, because that is a very noble thing to do. We have started S.W.A.G.G in November 2020 with 3 objectives, as ma'am said in the introduction. First is save water and all the natural resources. And the second one is to adopt a plant-based living. And the third one is to plant trees. So with these 3 objectives, we have started S.W.A.G.G, and we are working towards planting trees everywhere, trying to bring awareness about plant-based food everywhere, and trying to teach everyone as to why and how should we save our natural resources. And that is the kind of awareness that I'm bringing to everyone. And one thing which I want to request all the persons who are in Qatar or any other place who are attending over here is that on June 5th, which is the World Environment Day, I would like to request each and every master to plant at least 10 trees as per Brahmarshi Patriji's wish. So he has expressed his wish that each and every PSSM master should plant at least 10 trees. The more the better. And once the person plants the trees, that person needs to take care of them till that plant or trees can survive on their own. So that is the project that we have on hand, June 5th, World Environment Day. So on this platform, I would like to request everyone to please take part in this. We should, hold hands together and let's plant and let's make this earth greener and more greener. And being a Sunday, my dear friends, I hope most of you will be free with your children or your parents or your wife and husband, and everyone. Take your friends, take your relatives, everyone, and please plant as many trees as possible and also take care of them. So that is one thing which I want to request heartfully to all of you with gratefulness in my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely, we'll try our best, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, my dear friends, anyone would like to share something or ask something, you are more than welcome. I guess no questions are there. Neha? Hi.
Thank you so much. I just, I have so many doubts, and today it is clear now.
Okay.
I got good wisdom from you, and this is the 3rd time I am in your session I am attending. I was very curious.
Yes.
Yeah, and every time, whatever the question in my mind, the same topic you are taking.
Yes.
I'm getting all the knowledge. I'm so grateful to you on this short notice.
No problem, not at all a problem. So if I'm ready and willing to conduct more and more sessions in the Qatar oneness programs. So I will definitely come. Just let me know when and at what time I need to be available. I'll be there. I will see if I'm not occupied with some other things. I will definitely attend the Qatar session. So yes. Yes.
Sure, ma'am. Definitely, we will look forward for
We
your
are also in
sessions.
learning
Every
process.
Tuesday and Friday, we are conducting sessions, ma'am. We
Okay.
will definitely like to have your wisdom and energies to Qatar to spread more vegetarianism and Patriji's vision in fulfilling his vision. We will definitely go together and conduct as many sessions as possible, ma'am.
Yes, dear. And being a master is one of the foundations that Patriji has laid down for PSSM. One is PSSM, one is BA master, and the other one is you create your own reality. These are the first foundations that he has laid down for PSSM, and that is what we need to follow. We need to stop complaining. We need to stop blaming. We need to stop everything, judging others for how and whatever our life is. So you create your own reality is something that we need to understand. So, for example, if there's an apple on the dining table, would you be able to know the taste of an apple? You wouldn't know. Definitely, you wouldn't know. But then you need to, when you know about karma, you just know about karma. You just know the concept. You believe in the concept, but that concept has not become the blood and bones and flesh of your body. So unless and until you eat the apple, chew it, taste it, gulp it, and get into your body, you can't find the nourishment of an apple. So you need to understand karma. You need to put it in your mouth, taste it, chew it, gulp it, and make it your flesh and blood and bones. And that is how you will lead a very good life, not creating more and more suffering for yourself in the future. So that is how you need to really understand each and every concept, that you need to really make it your flesh and blood and bones. And that is how you lead a very noble and beautiful life. Thank you, my dear friends, for giving me this opportunity. I'll see you again next time, unless you have any questions or something to share.
Ma'am, I don't know about in Africa, anybody is here who started, but at least in my zone, I started afternoon meditation session, and some ladies are joining us. So maybe this region, because we are blessed with the nature in Africa, like there is very good nature but other way, people need this support from PSSM, and I'm like very glad that I'm starting somehow.
Yes. That is so wonderful to hear, madam. That is very wonderful to hear. So the website of S.W.A.G.G is www.letswag.org. You can join. You can become a member. I'm just trying to type out the website so that you can join in here and become a member, and you will get the updates. For now, I would like to really again request to plant at least 10 trees, 10 plants or 10 seeds on World Environment Day, which is on June 5th, Sunday.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ramya.
Thank you everyone for joining today's session, and thanks for thank you so much, Parinitha ma'am, once again for her awesome wisdom and energies, unconditional love. Basically, she shared so much of unconditional love with the people of Qatar here, and thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, Sankit, you want to add something?
Nothing, madam.
Yeah, and thank you so much, Anu, for making a wonderful flyer for Parinitha ma'am. It's so beautiful.
Can just end live first.
Yeah.